Please welcome a man of many skills and interests who should foremost be recognized as a humanitarian, Mr. Richard Gere.
Hi, Michael. Thank you. I said to you before, I've never seen this from this side. You have a real studio
Absolutely.
here.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. This is a good day.
I wonder how many hours you have in a day, because you make films.
Definitely not enough.
Raise a family, studying Buddhism in Nepal. You remain socially and politically active. You own an inn and a restaurant. How do you get it all in?
I don't. I have my assistants and the head of my foundation are out here. We had a big meeting yesterday. I said, I'm going crazy. I don't have enough time to do this. I'm falling apart.
Right.
So we're trying to structure it in such a way that I can achieve more and get crazy less.
Now, I mentioned the inn.
Bedford Post.
Bedford Post Inn. It supposedly has the best hamburgers in the world.
Yeah, he came up to me before, by the way. He came to the dressing room with his very beautiful wife, Jody. The total knockout. And he said, I'm coming up there. He says, you're coming up there? He says, yeah, I want the hamburger. And he said, I've heard you have the best hamburger in the entire world. And I said, yes, we do, actually.
Now, you would know because you're a vegetarian, right?
But we sell a lot of hamburgers.
There you go.
Now we have veggie burgers, too, which are equally good.
Now, what inspired you to do this?
Insanity. Just pure insanity. I think we've all seen buildings that are just falling apart, beautiful old buildings. And it makes you sad to see that happen. And it was one of the few buildings that the British didn't burn down in the Revolutionary War. Wow. And it was a wreck. So my wife and I and a partner decided that we would take this on as a project with the community.
And it's doing well?
We're doing great.
Good.
Yeah, it's paying the bills, which surprised me.
I'll be up there for the burger.
How many?
One. I did lose some weight.
You'll want two, believe me. I'll order two.
Now, before we get into your life and career, the head of Yes is John Filippelli. And when you're the head of something, you can actually ask people to ask questions. So this is his personal question. Right. One of his favorite films of all time is Hachi, A Dog's Tale. He said it's one of the saddest films he's ever seen. It makes him weep every time. And he tells everybody to see it.
I think even a stone would cry.
Really?
Watching this movie. Yeah, I like this movie a lot. I produced this movie, too.
Okay.
It was a script that came to me, and I started crying reading it. I went out to dinner with friends, and I started telling the story and started losing it again. It was that effective. And we made this movie, which I think is really quite beautiful.
It's about a dog that accompanies his master to the
It's from a real story.
Right.
In Japan in the late 20s. And I don't know how much to tell to give the story away. It's a relationship between this guy and this puppy. And they grow together, and then they don't.
All right, 1990. You made the film Pretty Woman, which was the biggest box office hit of your career.
Yeah.
Did it, Richard, indirectly lead to the film Arbitrage?
I didn't think about this connection, but the interviewers were always asking me. I suppose the only connection is that the character is a very rich, powerful guy. But the tonal quality is completely different. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I didn't see any particular connection to it.
All right, for those of us that aren't Wall Street savvy, what does the title mean?
Arbitrage is you buy cheap and you sell expensive, basically, is what it is.
And it's all done in split seconds, too.
It's done by computers.
Yeah.
You know, in milliseconds, these kind of trades go on. And you've got to have steel cojones to play this game.
Uh-huh. Now, in the movie, Susan Sarandon, Tim Roth, and supermodel Letitia Costa.
And Britt Manley also plays my daughter, and it was the hottest actress in movies right now.
I really have no idea what's going on, but the way that this sheet reads, half of the fund's assets are missing.
That's ridiculous. I mean, it can't be right.
It's ridiculous, and yet that's
okay, look, I'll look into this. I promise you, I'll look into it. Yeah.
There's a Detective Breyer here to see you.
Give me a minute, then send him in.
Okay.
Thanks.
Everything okay?
Yeah. It's just, my next meeting came here a little early, that's all. We're gonna have to pick this up later.
Mom is looking for the hospital check.
Brooke, we'll pick it up later.
What were you trying to convey in the movie, Richard? What's the story you're trying to tell?
It's a morality tale.
Is it Madoff-like?
yeah, I mean, it's going to resonate with that, sure.
Right.
What are our deep ethical, moral points of view on what is a human being? What the nature of greed, the nature of success, the nature of happiness? I mean, all these things. And maybe we've gotten off track a little bit. And exploring it through a character, it certainly will resonate with Madoff.
Now, you also have another movie coming out, Henry and Me. You're the title character. You've got some other people starring in that movie with you. Who are those people?
Chaz is in it, Palminteri,
Danny Aiello.
Danny Aiello, and Cyndi Lauper. It's
Louis
his
Guzman.
book. You want to stand up? Ray Negron. You want to pan over to Ray? But this animated feature came from a book he wrote, Boy of Steel. So I'm very proud to be doing this animated feature about the Yankees, really.
And this is our first movie together. I mean, we're going to have a lot of collaborations in the future, but I'm
this
in it
is
too.
Michael Kay and Richard Gere. Michael Kay is a little higher than me. Kay and Gere.
That's the way I negotiated it. When we come back, we'll find out where it all began for Richard Gere in upstate New York. That's on CenterStage next.